Alright you guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today in the Undiet Kitchen, I am about to prep. It's Monday and I just want to prep for the whole week and have it done. And I feel like just having Undiet bowls all week, and it's so easy to do. So I'm literally going to cut up and prep everything for every possible yummy combination of Undiet bowls so I can just make different variations each day. And I'm going to get all the work done right now so the rest of the week all I get to do is eat, which is kind of my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to show you what I got, then I'm just going to cut up everything, which you guys don't need to see. That'd be kind of boring. And then I'm going to show you how I divide it up, store it in the fridge, and just have everything ready and put together my bowl that I'm going to have tonight. Okay, so here's the stuff I got. Cauliflower, and here are green onions. We have a red pepper. Oh, oven's ready. This is parsley. I already have cilantro in the fridge. These are radish sprouts. Those are my favorite. I know I say sprout really Canadian because of the out.
You say a boo.
Kale is in here. I got my favorite mushrooms, shiitakes. These are like really fresh, so they were a little bit pricey, but totally worth it. Tomatoes. You know I love me some of these lupini beans. Really high protein. Asparagus, I'm going to saute up these little mini potatoes. I'm about to crisp up in the oven. What's in here? Cucumber, avocado. I have two different dips that I'm going to use as sauces for my bowls. This is one of my favorite brands. And the spinach artichoke, I'm going to try it as a sauce this time. It's made from all plants. This is an almond-based dip. And this one I haven't tried before, but it looks amazing. It's again almond based and it's a lemon dill, which I think will go really nice in the bowls. Also, I might do a little bit, you know, I like to have different variations. So I might do a little fruit. I have papaya and mango that I got. Already had was the quinoa here, and actually I already have Brazil nuts I'm gonna add in and some sliced almonds. So that's everything. I'm now literally just going to prep it all. Just so you know, all of this stuff here, minus what I already had, so I'll just ballpark adding that on, cost me $30. That is it. Okay? So it doesn't cost much, and I'm about to make an amazing bowl. So the oven is set at 380. These are the potatoes.
French fries, that's getting good.
I thinly cut up. You could use a mandolin, but with these small ones, it's just easier for me to cut up by hand and I think a little bit safer. And then grapeseed oil and a little bit of sea salt. Cauliflower done the same way, except this, I like adding a little bit of pepper and freshly squeezed lemon on top. Now they're both gonna head into the oven. Is what you call in the middle of meal prep action. It might seem like I got a lot on the go. I just need more counter space. I'm really multitasking. I'm soaking my fruit, always soak in filtered water, and then I spray this. So I'm doing a lot right now. I'm soaking my fruit, so that's prepped. I'm chopping up everything just so you can see. I'll obviously show you when it's done. I like to do my little chop mixtures in mason jars just so everything's organized in my fridge. The quinoa, potatoes just came out. Cauliflower is looking delish. Oh, that was hot. Just a few more things to chop up, and I'm going to show you how I organize it all and then put it together into an example bowl for what I'm having tonight. This is what the cauliflower looks like when you take it out the oven. If you like it on the crispier side like me, this is what it should look like when you take it out, nice and crispy on the bottom. So now I'm putting together my quinoa tabbouleh. I know I'm probably saying that wrong before you get all up in my comments. So this is quinoa, green onion, there's tomato on the bottom. I'm adding a lot more tomato. This is just midway through. And a lot of parsley and lemon juice. So I'm putting that together into this container and then sauteing my shiitake mushrooms. All right, so just finished prepping everything. I prepped fruit for the morning. I just did everything. So right here is everything for a week of bowls, okay? So I made it a little aesthetically pleasing so I could show you guys. I also have this thing where I like my fridge looking like my closet. So, you know, you gotta have the order. Like my closet is color coded and by the type of, you know, it's all the tank tops and then it goes long sleeve and then it goes dress and then long sleeve dress, you know? So I like doing the same thing in my fridge. I like using mason jars. I need to get more glass containers because I had a couple plastic containers here that I had to use. But let me show you. A mixed grain rice. This is the roasted cauliflower we did in the oven with lemon. These are the shiitake mushrooms that were just lightly pan fried, nothing crazy because they're really fresh and amazing. These are the thinly sliced potato chips. Avocado, I obviously don't cut ahead of time because it will turn, so this is for my bowl tonight. This is my kale chips. You can either do them in the oven or do them in the frying pan. I did them in the frying pan because my oven was full tonight. So again, I just use a little bit of grapeseed oil and lightly crisp them up with some sea salt. This is my quinoa tabbouleh. So earlier in the video I showed you what that recipe was. Super easy, and I make a lot of it because I sometimes use this as the base of my bowl instead of rice. This I didn't prep, but I have to add in my bowl the fresh pickles, undiet approved, because guess what? Can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing. There's no sugar. So those ones are undiet approved, gluten-free, no sugar. I'm gonna choose one of the dips tonight. You know what's really cool about the lemon dill? It has organic turnips as the base, but you don't taste it. It's really crazy. Okay, take you through my jars. I like doing my herbs in separate jars just so it's easy and I can sprinkle on top. So I just lightly chop them up. This is cilantro and this is parsley. If I'm not using this because there's a lot of parsley in here, then I'll add parsley. In the back, this is my little fruit mixture. These are white peaches, oranges, and mango. Sometimes I just really like adding a fruit element to my bowl. These are the lupini beans. I just like taking it out of the container and putting it in the mason jars. And this mix right here, green onion, cucumber, and red pepper, and I put in salt and lemon juice in here to help keep it, and it also gives like almost a nice vinaigrette. And that is everything. So basically, I'm going to assemble my bowl for tonight, and you can really just go at the whole week doing different variations of it. I really wasn't playing about my fridge, so my fruit always goes on the top. I just like to keep it clean and organized. Blackberries, blueberries, all this was washed. Plums, nectarine, cherries, and then that's ready for my shake in the morning. All of my bowl stuff will go right here. These are my fresh veggies that I want to keep fresh or not cut up quite yet. Leeks, green onion, leftover kale, leftover tomatoes. The sprouts I also like adding in the bowl. Actually, let me take it out for tonight's bowl. Good addition. And then here, these are where I need to get more glass containers, but I pre-cut all of my veggies. So if I just want a quick snack, here's cucumber, peppers, and carrots already cut up. My asparagus, I cut up, everything's washed. That's ready to saute for another meal at some point. And then down here, this is all lettuce I chopped up and washed, and then this is my mixed green. On the side, I keep all my beverages. So right here, use this for my shakes. Unsweetened almond milk. Pure tart cherry juice, really great for recovery, really suggest it. This is my favorite kombucha, watermelon, and then this is coconut water. Again, I took out the container and just put in my own glass container. Okay, so I'm gonna set you guys up right here so that you can see what I'm adding to my bowl. You don't really need to see my face. I'm starting with rice at the bottom. Tonight I'm gonna add some of this artichoke dip and mix it within it. And mix it in. I'm gonna layer some kale, and I'm gonna do some of my cauliflower, mushrooms, do a little bit of the tabbouleh, I don't know, Sahar help me out. And I'm gonna add some of the potatoes, my veggie mix right here, some cucumber, and I get some of the peppers out, some of the sprouts, my nut mix, and a little avocado. Lastly, a little cilantro on top. Fresh taste of lemon, so I'm gonna use the leftover lemon that I didn't use. And voila. We have an undiet bowl. You can do it any way you want. Be creative. Let me show you from this view. Get the good view. So be creative, prep all your stuff in advance. That way you just have an easy week, amazing plant-based foods. And let me see what you do for an undiet bowl. Put it together, post it, tag me. I wanna see how creative you guys get, but right now, I'm gonna enjoy this.